Today I am going to show you how to use tactical arbitrage to find a ton of leads doing reverse sourcing. So using tactical arbitrage to do some reverse sourcing. Before we start, we have a Discord server. Check it out. If you want to ask me any questions, this is the best place to do it. Or if you just want to hang out with us, with the subscribers, with other sellers, if you want to network, that's the best place to do it. You can do reverse sourcing manually, or you can just use tools like tactical arbitrage to do it way faster, right? So if you've never noticed, let's get into the computer. If you've never noticed, there's a whole tab right there on tactical arbitrage that you can use to do reverse sourcing. I know a lot of you guys are not using it because most of you only use one feature, and it's the product search. It only scans website, right? So, but by going here and going to this drop-down menu and selecting search seller product, you are able to just scan a whole storefront, right? So let's say we go on this product. As usual, this is always our starting point on this channel. What you want to do is open any storefront, and by checking the URL, so I know you guys cannot see the URL from here. Here you go. By checking the URL, you can get the seller ID right here. You can copy it. Boom. Let me put this back. You will copy it. You would enter it right there. Wait, I forgot to copy it. So don't be like me. Copy it, paste it here, and here you go. You can run a search. Now, with this method, when you are doing reverse sourcing with tactical arbitrage, you want to cast your net wide. So do not put any filter, do not put anything, because when you apply cashback, when you apply gift cards on some websites, and when you apply coupons, some products that may seem like they are not profitable will become hugely profitable, right? So cast your net wide, check all those leads on those websites. You can actually filter them by website. So if you find a coupon on a website, just filter those results by websites. Like check this website, check everything that is on the website, and see whatever is profitable. Okay? So it's a really powerful tool. So I don't know if you noticed, but it's limited to six searches every 24 hours. So you cannot scan a lot of storefronts, right? But there's way, as you saw in the title, I'm going to give you way more strategies, way more ways. It's going to be 5 different levels of doing reverse sourcing with those tools. You are going to be able to circumvent that limit if you are using other tools, right? So that was just level 1. Let's go a little bit up now, and let's go to the level 2. So you are able, if you have Tactical Expander, so Tactical Expander, it's just a great tool. You can use that to add a lot of websites, actually like close to 500 websites, to tactical arbitrage, right? But this is not the only thing that you can do with Tactical Expander. You can do some reverse sourcing with Tactical Expander. Let me show you how. So to open Tactical Expander, so you just click on the icon on your extension. This is Tactical Expander, right? So what you can do is copy and paste. Let me just pull the storefront. So what you can do is just copy and paste the URL of storefronts. You can add up to 25 storefronts, I believe, and just run a search. So it's going to export all the ASINs on that storefront, that's on all the storefront that you scan, because you are not limited to one. You can put 25 on it, right? So as you can see, it's scanning right now. So we are at 59 products. So I'm going to stop it here because I did it before shooting the video. What you are going to do is, oh, sorry, I should have showed you this. So what you are going to do is, once it's done, the search is done, you click here to export it to Tactical Arbitrage. And you would go here. Here we go. And you would toggle that option. So import ASIN extraction from Tactical Expander. So you would just choose this and choose your search. So this is the one I ran today. Here we go. You would import it. Boom. And once it's imported, run the search. Same thing, no filter. You already know the strategy. And this is level 2. So by doing this, you are going to be able, in just one search, to go from 6 storefronts, that is your limit in 24 hours, with just one search. Doing this method, you can scan up to 25 storefronts at a time. So way faster. You can just let it run for the whole day. Just let it run for the whole day. At night, check your search. You're gonna find a ton of leads, potentially, if you scan good storefronts. If you want it to do it really good, just check out my other videos on how to find the best storefronts to reverse source. Check that, choose the best storefront. You do not have to choose only choose storefront from only one product. Like, get the 25 best storefronts you know, do this with them, and once it's done, just run some reverse source searches. Oh my god, I cannot talk, right? So this is the second level. It's pretty good, but it's pretty slow at the same time, because you need to let Tactical Expander run first. It's going to take some time, and then you need to run another search on Tactical Arbitrage, right? So let's move to level 3. I am going to introduce a new tool here. It's called Async Gadget, right? It's a good tool. This is it. If you watch my videos, you've probably seen it. So yeah, they have something great. So with just one click, you can export all the asins from sellers on the listing, right? So you would just click here. Here you go. It's gonna run a little script, and it's gonna scrape all the sellers on the listing, right? So let's say now you have 50 sellers, 75 sellers on listing. Let me close it because I do not want to do it right now. I did it already. If you have 50, 75 sellers on the listing, just with one click, you can export all the asins. No work needed. Like, you do not need to do extra work like with Tactical Expander. Just one click, you can export all the listings. And once it's done, you are going to get a CSV file that you will need to download, right? So I think I can show it to you right here. So yeah, you would just click here to download the CSV once it's done. And then you would just import the CSV manually on Tactical Arbitrage, right? So just click here, upload new file, boom. If it can open. Well, if it does not open, it's fine. You just upload a new file. It's a regular upload window. So just upload the CSV, import it, and run your search. As simple as that. Same strategy as level 2, same strategy as level 1, except that you can actually scan way more storefronts, right? Let's move to level 4, guys. Things are starting to get interesting here. I should add that, as I said, this is faster, but if you use the level 2, if you just use Tactical Expander, you can make it way more powerful because you can pick and choose storefronts. Okay, so if you have pro tip, you should have a spreadsheet with all the storefronts all the great storefronts that you found doing manual sourcing, doing reverse sourcing manually, right? Get that spreadsheet because you can reverse source those storefronts manually, like every day. Like, they're gonna have new products every day, right? And if it's a great storefront, you're gonna find a lot of leads that way, right? I find most of my leads from the same storefronts usually. I let them do the work, and when I do reverse sourcing, I just steal their work, right? So, good artist copy, great artist steals. Remember that. So, if, as I said, if it's gonna be this can be powerful as well. The level 2 is gonna be powerful. The level 3 is gonna be powerful as well. But you can use them in different scenarios, right? You'll figure it out. I'm pretty sure I give you enough information. You are smart because you are watching my videos. And yeah, let's move to level 4. So level 4, we are gonna go back to Async Gadget, right? And I don't know if you noticed, but there's another icon right next to the one that we just clicked. This one will let you export all the storefronts from one listing, all right, in a CSV, right? So if you click here, it's going to scrape the whole listing for all the sellers, and it's going to, as you guys saw, it just downloaded a CSV with all the sellers, because there's only 5 sellers on this listing, right? What you can do is just, and we are at level 4, I think I said level 3. So this is what the CSV will look like when you open it on Google Sheet, right? So you're gonna have all the storefronts right there, and you can do crazy stuff with it. So let me show you guys. You can combine Async Gadget with Keepa, This is why it's level 4. It's a big brain strategy, guys. You can combine those two and actually apply filter with the premium data tab, right? So I showed you already, right, how to use this premium data tab. Okay, so you are going to scroll down and scroll down. You are going to reach that point, and you are going to be able to add all the seller IDs to Keepa. To Keepa. And it's going to give you a lot, like it's going to give you all the products if you click on find products, right? It's going to give you all the products right there. And the good thing, like the great thing is that you can actually apply some filters, right? So for example, right here, I set it up so it's only going to give me the product that are under 50,000 bestseller rank or sales rank, whatever you want to call it, BSR. I know on Twitter people do not like when you say that because they say it's only newbies that say that, but I don't care. And you can get only the listings where Amazon is out of stock. So this is typically the two only filters that I use on those type of search. If you wanted to, you could put you could choose you could put the buy box like product that sells for at least $20. You want the buy box above $20. There's a lot of. I have a whole video on the premium data tab. Check it out if you want to, but we are not going to go in depth into it. But as you can see, we went from, so if we started from, and it's not going to be 0 here, it's going to be, so we had 1,001 products. So if we just put 50,000, if you want product below 50,000 of rank and without, like just below 50,000, we are already at 331 products. So you cut a third of the product, so you are not going to waste minutes on them and it's going to scan way faster. We cut a third of the product, and then if we want Amazon out of stock, so it's 11 products less. You need to know that when you do reverse sourcing on tactical arbitrage, it takes a lot of time, because if you have like 300, it's going to check each and every single product against their database of websites. So it's going to take a while because you have at least 300 websites on tactical arbitrage. So every single product, like if you can cut one product, two products, you are going to save a lot of minutes and you're going to be able to run way more searches, right? Because minutes are expensive. So you would do this, you would click here, and you can actually, like, if you want to, you could do it manually right there. It's level, the manual stuff, I would call it level 4, but there's one more level because I gave you 5 levels, guys, right? And you can combine this with a feature on Async Gadget, okay? And it's going to be way more big brain, guys. Way bigger brain strategy. So you would open Async Gadget, and can you see it correctly? Yeah. So I don't know if you noticed, but you can get an API query. You can get the API query by clicking here, and it's going to give you a link, right? So you would get that. Come and see, copy. Let me make sure I copy it because I forgot earlier. So you would copy it right there, and you can either do it here, or if you already opened this, the thing, you clicked on Find Products, you can just show API query. Click here. It's going to be the same thing. You just copy the link, right? So from here, you open Async Gadget. You go to Keepa Product Search Export, and you will need to set up your API key from Keepa in Async Gadget. Super easy to do. Just check Async Gadget website for a tutorial. You would click here. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. You would click here. Okay, it's going to open this file, and you would just paste your URL right there, and you're going to export the CSV, right? Once it's done, you go back to Tactical Arbitrage, and you would upload your file right there as we did on level 2, right? So super easy, and this last way is going to, like, this is the most optimized way to do reverse sourcing with Tactical Arbitrage. So apply this strategy, do it. You're going to find a ton of products, doing once a week, once every day if you want to, like, there's a lot of ways. I showed you a lot of ways to do it. Find what works best for you, and once again, level 2 could be way higher if you pick and choose which storefront you want to use. If you have your own database of storefronts that you usually, if you have a great database of storefronts that you usually reverse source from, try it with Tactical Expander, export everything and run it here. You can run it every single day. So when they have new products, it's just going to be great, guys. Add all these strategies to your tool bag. Check out this other video if you want to get better at manually reverse sourcing. Check it out here, and I'll see you tomorrow for a new one. Join us on Discord so we can talk, we can hang out, and you can ask me any question you want about Amazon, online arbitrage, or just about life in general. If you just want to hang out and talk, I'm always hanging out over there. I'll see you tomorrow.